venye maendeleo yako na fruit. Saa ngapi ile time tumemeet nayo hapo? Kwani ukuniambia?
Mata nataka aonekane majuu. This is the Mangan, the cheapest hotel. Imagine this one is 20 bob, this one is 10 bob, this one is around 20 bob. Just so it is like 0 point something dollars. Even it's not $2. It is 0 point something dollars that I'm going to pay over here. It's among the cheapest hotel I've never seen it around. I thought this one is 20 bob, but actually the guy has just confirmed for me is just like 10 bob. That is $0.1. So what's up, guys? Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my video. It is Lucas the Travel over here. If I told the first time you're coming across my YouTube channel, consider to subscribe, like the video, always turn on notification. If at all you have not turned on notification, make sure that each and every time you'll be getting amazing content from. Also, there was some mining that also was taking place at this particular place here. We're going to get that. This one here, I think he has sold it. This one here, he has sold it. This place here, actually, look at this ground here, guys. We have been talking about smart climatic change, or how you're going to transform your land from from the old days that people were just doing what you call old days. We are going to transform the land, because most of the lands that you get over by here, you get that they are very tired. They are very tired. That's what we are just doing to improve the fertility of the soil. So it is being encouraged that mostly you have to plant the trees over by here. Like, you're going to get a look, there's a plantation of these trees. The reason why people prefer plantation of trees is because they are good water retention. They hold water, and also despite holding water, you can get that this they prevent also what you call soil erosion. They prevent several things. That's why. And also they provide oxygen to the environment, at which is a very good thing. That's why it is being encouraged that most of the things you should practice. You should practice at least afforestation. You have to practice afforestation rather than cutting down of trees, at which is not good. Because guys, the one thing that is commonly, let's talk about one thing that is commonly, and one thing that actually is affecting most of the Kenyans today is that you're going to get that those local trees, the local trees that I'm talking about, they are trees like this one. They are trees like this one. In older days, these were the most common trees that actually you could get all over. But right now, currently, we're going to say that it is very rare for you to come across these local trees, because you get that there's a lot of deforestation. Mostly you get that around here there was something that you call planting of tobacco. Planting of tobacco, it comes and also it encourages deforestation, because when you want now to dry this tobacco, you have to cut down the trees. These trees that you're cutting down, they are used to burn this tobacco. And when you're cutting down the trees, that's when we do it, that is deforestation. And also, you come to realize that there's a lot. We're kind of going to say that right now, over by here, we're kind of going to get that there's a lot of interfering of the ozone layer, because you get that the ozone layer has been destroyed, in short. So that's why it is very difficult for us to predict that it is time actually for rain season, or it is not time for rain season. Actually, that's why these days so actually that's why you're going to get that these days it is a very, very, very rare situation that somebody can predict and say that maybe the rain is going to rain at this particular moment, or the rain is not. Actually, I've just stepped there. I was not keen on working this environment. That's why I've come to interfere. Just stepped on something that is not nice to me. God, shit. But that is what it is. Look at these flowers, eh? This is an old days flowers, eh? I like it so much actually. I like these flowers, eh? It is old days flowers. I think I should look the owner, then I take one. Then I take one. It is old days flowers, eh? Look at it. Maybe I'm going to take the camera closer so that you're going to get. It is an old day flowers. People used to plant it in old days at their homes there. The banana trees. Look at the bananas, eh? So nice, eh? These bananas here. This is one of the plantation around here. You know, some people think that banana it is only grown maybe in a village part. Remember here, just there is just the town. So and people here they're just planting bananas. Eh? I like this banana so much. I don't know why I like bananas, because it is something that it can help you in a very fast rate. Because maybe you have something and you are in that conditional, you are in that in hurry to get money. You're going to cut one banana, you sell, then you go. Actually, you get an income. Look at that banana. Very nice, actually. Wow. Look at that banana. Very nice. I can recall there's a time that one of the Ugandan came at my home and he cooked banana. I like that banana. It was so nice, guys. It was so nice. Eh? I like it. The way he cooked, I like it. Big shout out to where you are actually. It's really good. Yes, so actually now you're going inside there. You're going to confirm something over by there. And let's head there so that we're going to see something over by here. Yeah. So let's enter. Kijana, inakuaje? Poa sana. Yes, niko fiti kabisa. Yeah. I was just greeting him because that's one, you know, back in village here, you greet somebody in your age. Mambo vipi? How is you? That's the greeting actually. Yeah, it's like greeting past somebody. How are you? But this girl, she's hearing good. I like how the storage it is. So actually, when you have just stored your feeds like that, even if, you know, the good thing is that right now it is harvesting time. There's a time that actually you will not get these stocks. Those people that they are cutting, then they're burning these stocks at their shamba. It is not encouraged. Because you cannot going to get them, you store them in a place like this. After storing them in a place like this, later on, you're going to use this one actually to feed your animals and your livestock. In one way or the other, you have just harvested it. So maize, it is beneficial. In one way, you have harvested maize, and the maize, it has really helped you maybe to get food. The maize, it is British English. In local English, you call it corns. So actually, after harvesting, you get the maize. After now, the remaining stalks, you're going to use it also to give your cow, your cattle. Like this one, you're going to see. It is feeding over by here. Something very nice, very good. Eh? Check over by there. Wow, so let's enter inside here and check something over by here. Wow, see. Look at these rabbits actually. Ogodana, come. Come, rabbits. Come. Look at it. It's very nice. Eh? Very nice. This guy started with 2 rabbits. One was pregnant and the other one, I think the other one was male. So right now, is capable of having how many rabbits? There's this one here, the other one is there, the other one is there. Almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a very short period of time. You're going to get, he has 6 rabbits. That's a good start over. That's a very good start over, because in a very short while, the feeding of rabbits is not very expensive. You're going to get is feeding over by these things here, over by here, because this one here, it is weeds in the farm. But in another way or the other, because it is just weeds, you just uproot it from the farm, you bring it to the rabbits and they feed and they get happy and enjoy. Look at how it is jumping. A weed is anything that grows where it is not needed, or something grows where it is not needed. That's a weed. Even maize, when you plant maize, then actually this maize comes by and grows. Maybe you have just planted, you have just planted tobacco. Then later on, You can't realize that there's a maize growing over by there. That's a weed actually. That's the weed. So let's enter. Yeah, how it is now. They're just from the from there. Now we are heading somewhere. Kijana Diamond wa mjini. Sasa inamaanisha nini?
Sijali.
Diamond. Kijana Diamond. Uko aje? Kijana. Sasa unaitwa aje?
Uko fiti.
Unataka kuachio majuu. Unaitwa aje?
Unaitwa Mwita.
Mwita? Hivyo tu.
Unaitwa Mwita Lucas.
I'm also Lucas.
Yeah.
Mi pia ni Lucas. Haya fiti.
Dada ni gani?
Haiko tu hivyo, usijali. Ha? Kama gani? Sasa hii fomu iko wapi? Okay, mambo. So actually that it was like that, so we have to have a very small vibe over there because I was just only asking him the name. Then from that mambo ukaje? I was just asking the name, then I was just vibing small. Yeah, that's what it was there. You know, sometimes English is very hard actually, so it is in a very rare condition to get somebody speaking in English in a very so you have to vibe with people there how it is. This sounds on. Yeah. I think now we're heading somewhere. Look at this road right here. Sawa. Yeah, so that's what. Also there's a making of motorbikes over by here. I'm going to confirm. Yeah. That it is. So finally guys,